The Mahabharata is one of the two major Sanskrit epics of ancient India, the other being the Ramayana. It tells the story of the Kurukshetra war, a great battle fought between two branches of the same family, the Kauravas and the Pandavas. This war is not just a physical battle, but also a moral and ethical struggle. The Mahabharata is more than just a story of war, however. It is a rich tapestry of narratives that delve into the complexities of human nature and society. It explores themes of duty, dharma, justice, and fate. These themes are interwoven with philosophical discourses and moral dilemmas that challenge the characters at every turn. It is a complex tale of human relationships, love, hate, betrayal, and sacrifice. The characters are multidimensional, each with their own strengths and flaws, making the story deeply relatable. The Mahabharata continues to fascinate and inspire people around the world, offering timeless lessons on morality and the human condition. Its stories are studied in academic institutions and celebrated in cultural festivals. The epic is traditionally attributed to the sage Vyasa, who is also a prominent character in the story. Vyasa's role as both author and participant adds a unique layer to the narrative. The Mahabharata is vast in scope, containing over 100,000 verses, making it one of the longest poems ever written. Its sheer length and depth are a testament to its enduring significance. Its influence on Indian culture and thought is immeasurable, and its stories continue to be retold and reinterpreted even today. From classical dance performances to modern theater adaptations, the Mahabharata remains a living tradition. The Adi Parva, the first book of the Mahabharata, lays the foundation of the epic narrative. It introduces us to the Kuru dynasty, tracing its lineage and providing crucial backstory. We learn of the Pandavas, the 5 sons of King Pandu, known for their righteousness and valor. On the other side are their cousins, the Kauravas, 100 brothers led by the cunning Duryodhana. The Sabha Parva details the events leading to the central conflict. Yudhishthira, the eldest Pandava, is tricked into a game of dice by Duryodhana. Yudhishthira, bound by his word, loses everything, including his kingdom, his brothers, and even himself. This event sets in motion a chain reaction that culminates in the Kurukshetra war. The Vana Parva recounts the Pandavas' 12 years of exile in the forest, a punishment for losing the game of dice. During their exile, the Pandavas encounter many sages and celestial beings, learning valuable lessons and receiving divine weapons. They face numerous challenges and temptations, but they remain steadfast in their Dharma. The Virata Parva describes the Pandavas' final year of exile, which they spend in disguise at the court of King Virata. They take on different identities and serve the king in various capacities. This year tests their patience and their ability to live a life of anonymity. However, their true identities are revealed at the end of the year, setting the stage for the inevitable confrontation with the Kauravas. The Udyoga Parva marks the build-up to the war. Both sides gather their allies and prepare for the inevitable conflict. Krishna, an incarnation of Vishnu and a cousin to both the Pandavas and Kauravas, tries to broker peace. He travels to the Kaurava court as an emissary of the Pandavas, proposing a peaceful settlement. However, his efforts are in vain as Duryodhana, blinded by hatred and ambition, refuses to give the Pandavas even a needlepoint of land. The failure of Krishna's peace mission makes war unavoidable, setting the stage for the epic battle of Kurukshetra. Section 5. The War Begins, Bhishma Parva and Drona Parva. This section of the Mahabharata is one of the most intense and dramatic parts of the epic. The Bhishma Parva marks the beginning of the Kurukshetra war, a monumental conflict that would change the course of history. The two armies, the Pandavas and the Kauravas, clash on the battlefield, and the fighting is fierce and relentless, with neither side willing to back down. Bhishma, a revered warrior and granduncle to both sides, leads the Kaurava army. His presence on the battlefield is both inspiring and intimidating. The Bhagavad Gita, a sacred text of Hinduism, is revealed in this section. It is a dialogue between Prince Arjuna and his charioteer, Krishna. Arjuna, the third Pandava brother, faces a profound moral dilemma about fighting against his own kin, friends, and revered elders. Krishna, his charioteer, guides him through this crisis, delivering the timeless wisdom of the Bhagavad Gita, which addresses the nature of duty, righteousness, and the eternal soul. The Drona Parva continues the account of the war, with Drona, the teacher of both the Pandavas and Kauravas, leading the Kaurava army after Bhishma's fall. His strategies and skills are unmatched. The war sees numerous heroes on both sides display their valor and military prowess. Each warrior fights with unparalleled courage, making the battle a true test of strength, honor, and destiny. Section 6. A Turn of Tides, Karna Parva and Shalya Parva. These two sections of the Mahabharata are pivotal, marking significant shifts in the epic's narrative and the fates of its characters. The Karna Parva focuses on Karna, a valiant warrior and the eldest of the Kauravas, though this is unknown to him until much later in the story. Karna's life is a tale of valor, loyalty, and tragedy, making him one of the most complex characters in the Mahabharata. Karna, despite his noble qualities, is bound by his loyalty to Duryodhana and fights on the side of the Kauravas. His unwavering dedication to his friend and benefactor Duryodhana showcases his sense of duty and honor, even when it leads him down a path of conflict. This section depicts his heroism and his tragic fate. Karna's battles are marked by his unmatched skill and bravery, but ultimately, his destiny is sealed by the curses and misfortunes that follow him. The Shalya Parva describes the final day of the war, culminating in the death of Duryodhana. This section is filled with intense and dramatic moments, as the war reaches its devastating conclusion. The Pandavas, though victorious, are left with a sense of profound loss and grief at the immense devastation and the deaths of their loved ones. The victory feels hollow as they survey the aftermath of the war, realizing the heavy price they have paid. The war leaves a lasting impact not only on the characters but also on the readers, prompting reflection on the futility of war and the importance of righteousness. The Mahabharata, through these sections, teaches timeless lessons about duty, loyalty, and the consequences of our choices, resonating deeply with audiences across generations. Section 7. Aftermath and Lamentation, Saptika Parva and Stri Parva. The Saptika Parva describes a tragic incident that occurs on the night following the war. Ashwatthama, a Kaurava warrior seeking revenge for the death of his father Drona, infiltrates the Pandava camp at night and murders the remaining Pandava warriors while they are asleep. This act of treachery adds another layer of sorrow and anger to the already grief-stricken atmosphere. The Stri Parva captures the heart-wrenching lamentation of the women who have lost their husbands, sons and fathers in the war. Gandhari, the mother of the Kauravas, curses Krishna for not preventing the war, adding a poignant layer to the narrative's exploration of fate and free will. Section 8. The Righteous Reign, Shanti Parva. The Shanti Parva marks the beginning of Yudhishthira's reign as the king of Hastinapura. Yudhishthira, filled with remorse over the war's devastation, is initially hesitant to take the throne. However, he is persuaded by Krishna and others to fulfill his duty and rule justly. This section focuses on restoring peace and order after the war. It delves into various aspects of statecraft, ethics and governance, offering valuable insights into righteous leadership. Yudhishthira's reign is marked by prosperity and righteousness, a testament to his commitment to Dharma. Section 9. Lessons and Legacies, Anushasana Parva to Svargarohana Parva. The Anushasana Parva details Bhishma's final instructions to Yudhishthira on various aspects of Dharma, statecraft, and morality. The Ashvamedika Parva describes Yudhishthira's performance of the Ashvamedha Yagna, a horse sacrifice that signifies his sovereignty over the land. The Ashramavasika Parva narrates the Pandavas' final journey into the Himalayas, renouncing their kingdom and worldly possessions. The Masala Parva describes the destruction of the Yadavas, Krishna's clan, due to a curse. The Mahaprasthanika Parva depicts the Pandavas' arduous journey across the Himalayas, leading to their ascent to heaven. The Svargarohana Parva concludes the epic with Yudhishthira's final test and his ascent to the spiritual world. Section 10. The Timeless Relevance of the Mahabharata. The Mahabharata, with its timeless themes and characters, continues to resonate with people across cultures and generations. It offers profound insights into human nature, exploring the complexities of relationships, the consequences of choices, and the eternal conflict between good and evil. The epic's teachings on Dharma, karma, and moksha remain relevant in today's world, providing guidance for navigating moral dilemmas and seeking spiritual enlightenment. The Mahabharata's stories of love, loss, betrayal, and sacrifice continue to move and inspire, reminding us of the shared human experience that transcends time and place. Section 11. Conclusion: an epic for the ages. The Mahabharata is more than just an ancient epic. It is a timeless treasure trove of wisdom, philosophy, and storytelling. It offers a glimpse into the depths of human nature, exploring the complexities of emotions, relationships, and the consequences of our actions. The epic's characters, both flawed and heroic, continue to fascinate and inspire us, their stories teaching us valuable lessons about life, death, and the pursuit of Dharma. The Mahabharata's legacy extends far beyond the realm of literature, influencing art, music, dance, and popular culture in India and beyond. Its enduring relevance lies in its ability to connect with the human spirit, reminding us of our shared humanity and the timeless quest for meaning and purpose in life.